as I was saying, I was dropping bombs on enemies, which kind of failed badly. Considering these bombs are like massive area effect weapons, they're kind of hit and miss.
You're hit and miss.
Yeah, don't mind the retard in the corner. Right, anyway, we've almost protected our dudes, we just gotta finish these guys off, try some rockets. And we're missing everything. Oh no, we did get that one guy. Right. So the end is in sight for this bit.
Control to Alpha Wing. Provide covering fire until our forces are safely across the bridge. Over.
Check one last sweep. One last sweep to check. Right. Just gotta wait for them to cross the bridge and then all is gravy. I'm now using a different sound recorder from the last video. It appears to be a hell of a lot different, so I'm hoping this is going to come out the same sort of quality. Alright, we can just waste this bridge now.
Clear the bridge. Over. Good work, Slater. Control to Alpha Wing. Mission
Yep,
accomplished.
I believe that's it. Nice.
Over.
Victory! I'm hoping this isn't going to pick up too much breathing or anything like that. I did do a trial run a minute ago and it's picking up like fucking everything, which is kind of annoying because the old program didn't do that. So I'm kind of distancing the mic as far away as I can because you don't really want to hear like all the way through. 70% actually was not too bad. 18 kills, not too bad. 5 civilian kills, meh, bound to happen.
Probably killed themselves.
Shut up, you.
Just saying.
Shut up.
Just saying.
Shut up. I'll set the cats on you.
They work for me now.
Really?
Yes. I'm paying them a higher rate of nip.
Higher rate of nip.
Yep.
I never get nip. Right, so we actually did well there. See, it actually says there it's a bonus objective to make everybody survive, but I'm pretty sure if someone dies, you get in shit.
Nanosoft's deployment in the mining domes has almost been destroyed. Unfortunately, we have been unable to also ascertain the strength of the remaining forces guarding their corporate domes. Arrested Nanosoft personnel are currently being interrogated towards this end. All Havoc pilots are ordered to have 24 hours R&R. There may be doubt as to what Nanosoft's next move will be, but we can be certain they're still spoiling for a fight.
Nanosoft's big offensive had faltered. They'd given it their best shot and we'd held them. Just one more big push. Yeah. Where had I heard that one before?
Yeah.
The missions were getting hotter, and we were all shaky from lack of sleep. I don't know what drove the other pilots, but for me it was cold rage. The thought of those butchers killing Elaine for her pilot skills had kept me going through the past few weeks. I still wasn't happy about Horton's assignment here. He'd claimed it was a last-minute change of orders. His old friend at the ministry had promised him Mars, but had died in an unexplained flyer accident days before he should have stamped the paperwork. It felt like Nanosoft's work, but why the hell did they want him here? He had to be their worst problem. His military mind was going to be their downfall. For the others, the main worry was Nanosoft's super weapon. we still had no idea what it was or when it would be unleashed.
So the plot thickens.
Anyone's up there dead here, I need water. Okay.
That's the marsh thickens.
You're doing well,
I
people.
know.
I know it's been tough, but we're starting to turn the tide. Nanosoft are still putting up a hell of a fight, but we've now pushed their forces back to their corporate dome. Our first objective is to set up a forward base, as close to Nanosoft's dome as possible. Using this position to reduce mission times, you'll fly multiple sorties to recapture the GP precinct inside the dome. Once this position is secured, the next objective will be to take out all of Nanosoft's communications. When these go down, their forces will be in a state of confusion, hopefully even panic. That's when we'll make our big push. Some of you will be using the new XAG-90 Venom on these missions. This bird is the wrath of God in the right hands. But remember, all the bugs haven't been ironed out yet, so don't get cocky out there. Nanosoft may be on the defensive, but they're certainly not beaten yet. Mission briefings are tomorrow at 0400 hours. Good luck out there. Dismissed.
It has been confirmed that Nanosoft are planning a major offensive. It is imperative that G-Police stop this aggression at source. This will entail entering the Nanosoft complex and hitting them hard. The complex consists of outer domes and the core inner domes. Both G-Police precincts inside the domes have been captured. We currently have an armored column and communications truck ready to set up a temporary command post in the outer domes. Slater and Ricardo will have to perform a reconnaissance on the outer dome's entrance points. We'll then know the best entrance to attack from. Unfortunately, the tunnels have been secured, so the power nodes controlling security will have to be destroyed. This should allow us limited time to move our ground units in, so we can hardwire the security from inside. After the reconnaissance is complete, Slater will provide air support for the convoy. We also have news that may please some of you. As you may be aware, our tech departments have been developing a number of modifications to the basic Havoc model. Considering the current situation, the release of all technical advances has been authorized. All group leaders will be issued with a prototype Venom craft. This benefits from improved maneuverability, higher top speed, and increased weaponry capabilities.
Okay, this thing is a beast. You got your twin link chain gun here, which is basically the same deal. It has lighter ammunition, like smaller rounds, but you have twice as many of them. It says it overheats faster, but I didn't notice that. And you can now carry a bucket load of ordnance, 40 hypervelocity missiles. That is so cool. 20 fire streaks, 14 starbursts, and the laser. This is the best weapon in the game, I think. You do actually get something a bit cool later on. I think maybe for the second to last level and maybe the last level, but it's not that useful. But the laser is awesome. It will completely change. Well, it completely take over from the cannon. Also, when you run out of missiles and things, you don't have to worry, because the laser probably does more damage than them anyway. Right, now I love this ship. You don't actually get this ship enough.
Ground Team Epsilon reporting. We're standing by.
It's just a
over.
beast. It's a flying tank. It's sexy. Right. This level's a lot of fun. For the most part, it's just shoot everything. start off with these turrets, and this is the new laser cannon we get. That's a poor showing, so I was actually missing the target.
Surprise, surprise.
But yeah, basically blow everything up that you can find, and then destroy these nodes, and these will open the next section. Right, as you can see, the laser
Control to Alpha Wing. Power node disabled. Entrance to Hefty Dome clear.
the laser overheats quick, but it recharges quick, so there's no real worry.
You're a hefty dome.
Are you saying I'm a person of a large carriage?
No, I'm saying you are a dome that is hefty.
Right,
Just
but luckily we can outrange these suckers. And there really isn't a lot in the game that can stand up to your laser. Right. What do we got here then?
Nanosoft targets on scanner. Over.
Now, although this ship apparently has more armor, it doesn't have a lot more
Control to
armor.
Alpha Wing. Clear the area of all nanosoft
That's still
units.
the one
Over.
thing that's let down. It's still not really powerful. Still not really strong. I think the shield comes back slightly faster. Well, that might be wrong. But as you can see, this laser just decimates everything. There really isn't an excuse to use anything else, really. Unless you get bored and want to mix it up a bit. These smaller craft don't stand a chance. Right. See how quick we'll waste this guy when we actually get a bead on him. The hit detection box for these things is a bit off. You can quite easily shoot through them. But then, you know, they couldn't patch these old games, could they? Right. Yes, games had to be perfect back then. See how quickly we just destroy him. Now, I still think their lasers are more powerful than ours.
These Venom gunships are serious hardware. Like serious.
They certainly are.
Ground team
But this
on
certainly
Alpha Wing, you're
equals,
under attack.
finally
Request assist.
equals the playing field. Right.
Ground team Delta to Alpha Wing. They're all over. us. Do you
And
copy? Request urgent assistance.
yeah.
Over.
Our tarred friends are under attack. And here's a little bit of a bug. It's not showing me where our guys are. Now, obviously, you would have thought they're either in this dome or the last dome, but they're not showing up, so I was a bit confused here. So I just make a beeline back. As you can see, APC's got to go first. And from the look of it, there really isn't a lot attacking them. They're just moaning over nothing, really. Right. Some of that great early CD music there. Right. Really atmospheric, I thought. And I just kamikazed it.
Control to Alpha Wing. Power node disabled.
Okay.
Entrance to Mara Dome clear. Over.
Look at the size of this thing. You would expect this thing to be slightly heavier and not as maneuverable, but no, it is more maneuverable and it is faster. Right, let's go through here. Right, here we go. Now, some of the mouths of these tunnels have turrets on, but we can make short work of those. They're only laser turrets anyway, they're nothing to worry about. These things barely scratch the paintwork, to be honest. And they dissolve quite nicely under our new lasers. Right. Ah. You can't go through that one, as you can see that one's blocked. But glass everything you come across basically. They've certainly tried to fortify this place. It will not work. Right. I think that's that. Yep, clean. Moving on. Oh, look at that. Straight into a rocket turret. No matter. And you have to be careful with friendly fire. Because whereas before you might, you know, dent your friends with a missile here or some cannon fire here, now you have the lasers, you really can melt your friends' faces. It is, you have to be a lot more careful because the consequences are a lot higher. I'm being laughed at. Yeah, as you can see, these really do dissolve anything you come across. Some amazing, like, effects, really. Laser. Some amazing weapon effects for the time. And Colony Wars as well. Oh my god, Colony Wars. I can't wait to get into that. But I believe that's actually a longer game than this. I never finished the third one. I think I only had the demo. No, I did get the full game. I rented it, but it was really hard. Right, continue melting these turrets. And now they have some pathetic air force to try and dent us. This level's pretty cool. There's not a lot that can really hurt you in this thing. There is one more weapon that you haven't been introduced to yet. And I don't ever really use it because it's a pain in the ass. It's really, really powerful. I believe it's a plasma cannon. But you have to charge it up for about 3 seconds before you can fire. So you hold down the fire button and you see it charge. And then you can fire it, but if you miss, which you probably will against these air targets, it's yeah. Right. And there's a missile turret left. Now our wingman's in some bad shape there, as you can see by the fire trailing out of his engine. Don't try and be funny.
I was funny. Shut up. Everyone knows I'm well funny.
Really? Funny looking.
Uh-huh.
Now there's one of our... Oh no, enemy APCs. Luckily they're just gun APCs. They're nothing to worry about. Just shred them. Now like I said, I'm recording with a new program now. New sound program anyway. So just destroy this node. A nerd.
Control to Alpha Wing. Power node disabled.
Wait,
Entrance to
did you
Saraga
say
Dome clear.
nerd?
Over.
No. Node. That's a poor reference to something that most people should know.
Control to Alpha Wing. You have 3 nanosoft hostiles in your vicinity.
Metal
Over.
Gear.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Metal Gear.
Control to Alpha Wing. Clear the area of all nanosoft units.
Yes.
Over.
What's that one called? That's the Big Shell incident. What was that? Sons of Liberty. Was that Sons of Liberty? It's the PlayStation 2 one. I can't remember. Shut up.
Your face, offends my mirror.
Just keep working your magic on these shit. Ah, for God's sake.
Everyone should know.
That's not a video game reference.
No, but it's a good reference. And so apt.
Control to Alpha Wing. Deploy beacon for ground team
Right.
Epsilon.
I know the commentary is probably a bit crap for this video, but
Oh,
a bit,
because I'm here.
yeah, because you're here and you're putting me off.
Oh, am I?
Maybe because you're
Ground Team Epsilon reporting. We're on our
heckling
way.
me.
Over.
Oh, aren't they?
Hardly.
Control to Alpha
Look at
Wing.
that. How
Escort
awesome is
Chief
that?
Police convoy.
That's straight out of Blade Runner.
Control to Alpha Wing. You have 3 nanosoft airborne on an intercept vector.
Right,
Over.
okay. 3 on an intercept vector. This is gonna be nothing. Okay. He says as he plows straight into a piece of pipe. Right. It's really cool when you get this ship and you get this like kind of closing towards the end game now. You start to actually feel a bit more powerful. Not like you're constantly shitting yourself.
Stench is powerful. What?
You're not funny.
I am
You're not funny.
though. I am though.
Right, let's melt this guy and the guy behind him. See these leopards? They're really nothing anymore. If they're going after our friends, they're still a problem. But we can more than handle them now. The trouble with this game is so many of the levels revolve around escort. That's the only real problem I have with this game. Otherwise, it's really good. Right. You also have to play the levels sometimes, a couple of times to understand what's going on, but I guess that's quite common of these old games.
That's the problem. You don't know what the ass you're doing.
I do know what the ass I'm doing. Over the last few months, I've pretty much know this game inside out now. I've completed it on the emulator twice. I've completed it on my PS Vita, and now I'm completing it again. So
You're an aficionado.
yeah, what she said. I'm pretty good at this game now. I won't call myself a pro,
Control to Alpha Wing. You have 2 nanosoft bombers.
but I know what I'm
incoming.
doing.
Over.
Looking after me dudes, looking after me dudes. Right. I can never relax when other people are around. It's weird.
Ty, nobody ever listens to what you say anyway.
That's true. No one ever listens to these.
Oh.
Right, look.
In real life.
Yeah, I know. I have no friends. That's a lie. I do have friends. Right.
And a girlfriend is amazing.
I can't really call you a girlfriend.
Alright.
These guys look straight out of Star Wars.
Alright.
No. If you say someone you're my girlfriend, that kind of implies that we're just boyfriend and girlfriend. It doesn't kind of give
Alright,
grab.
mate in my life.
I like it. The ball, you're my ball and chain.
Fucking give you ball and chain right in the mouth.
No, that's an interesting thing. I always say if someone says, "Oh, this is my girlfriend," that sounds so casual.
We are in position.
Alright.
Over.
Don't you think?
Yes.
The fact that we've been together for 10 years, I don't really think you're my girlfriend. It really cuts it anymore. Right.
That's how you normally talk.
Yeah. Oh shit, these guys. I don't remember being defeated here. Nah, I got him. I got him.
Saraka Dome entrance area has been secured.
And that, my friends, is the end of that. Now, the unfortunate thing about the Havoc gunship. This isn't the Havoc. Is this? No, I can't remember what they called this now. No, this is the Venom gunship. The Havoc's your standard one. But now you've had a bit of fun with it, they take it away.
Shining scrotum?
You're back to your shining scrotum.
Yeah. Do you not think that made a good name for a ship?
No. Look at that, 42 hit percent, so that's pretty bad. 20 enemy kills. It's always around 20. It always feels so many more than that. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. Such a knobhead.
I'm a knobhead. So we didn't actually fail any objectives, so that's pretty good.
We have
Shut up.
successfully established a
Mission
command
debrief.
post, but we have no real idea of Nanosoft's military strength in these domes. Further intelligence gathering is essential before we can begin any offensive.
Right. An interesting turn of events. The net is closing.
Before we proceed further into the outer domes, we need to establish air superiority. Patrol the waypoints and engage any Nanosoft craft you encounter. Stay alert. We cannot afford to lose any more resources.
Oh no, we got a Venom gunship for this mission too. Huh. I thought they took it away. I think they take it away after this one. Right. One game I would like to help you
Control to Alpha Wing.
would be
Control
Spyro the
waypoints.
Dragon.
You are clear to engage any Nanosoft craft. Over.
That's Alex, kid.
I know.
Right. Okay. So we'll switch up to our lasers. And we'll head off to shit. Head off to
Proceed to
engage
waypoint 1. Over.
anything that gets in our way.
Control to Alpha Wing. Clear the area of all Nanosoft units.
Alright. So this is just a standard sweep and clear. Although we're really getting battered. 33% health. Right. Oh crap. Here they come. Right.
Incoming fire.
Oh crap. One problem with the Havoc is if you get to about 10% health and below, your ship is really hard to control. Now when they said that all the bugs aren't ironed out, that's what they mean. When you get it back later on in the game, it doesn't do that. Right. Yeah, I definitely think the shield comes back quicker on it. Right, okay. Let's try this again. Let's light them up with some of these starbursts. Again, it's the bloody leopards. They're not that much. Oh, that was a wasted volley there. Son of a... Alright, let's switch back to our lasers. Right. Our health is slowly creeping back up. I don't like it being under 40% in this
Grant
game,
1.
because you really can get annihilated fast. Right. And we have rocket barrages coming in. God, I love these laser cannons. One thing the plasma cannon is good against is turrets.
Control to Alpha Wing. Proceed to waypoint 3. Over.
And if you do actually manage to get a hit to connect, it does a hell of a lot of damage. Oh crap. Okay, there's a lot of guys here. Alright. We're looking healthier now, which is good. God, these lasers, man. Now that health is
Alpha
melting
leader,
away.
You're supposed to be shooting the enemy.
Right.
Control to Alpha Wing. Clear the area of
Must destroy. Oh shit! Look at them. Must destroy the freighters.
Control to Alpha Wing. You have another 3 incoming craft.
That's alright. We can handle another 3, surely. Honest. Okay. In fact, I'd say we're probably at capacity at the moment. Right. I believe the next level... Yeah, the next level I personally think is the hardest level in the game. I think 24 is very difficult in the beginning, but gets easier as it goes. You'll see what I'll explain it as we go. But the next level for sure is the hardest one. Sheer amount of enemies. Right.